It's the DM Philosopher here, Matt's the name. So today what I'm going to do is do a quick product overview, so that due to a request. So this is the Forests Battlemaps package. It's on RPGNow for $7.99. So let's just have a quick look at what these battle maps look like. Okay, so if we just have a look at the forest pack, let's have a look at the camp pack first, because we all know that your characters like to go camping in the forest. So here we've got a nice simple forest with a camp in a small clearing. Okay, you can see that this one's a little bit darker to simulate nighttime, even darker still for a moonless night, and then a daytime one, or if you want much clearer maps. Now, just one point of difference to other maps. Other maps kind of treat trees like a big blob of dark green, whereas I've sort of gone for an individual tree approach, so you can see sort of the gaps in between the trees. We've also got a rocky forest, so it makes for a different environment. So maybe your characters are sneaking up on another camp and that provides more cover. We've got a camp in some ruins. So here it's another nighttime view of this one, which is the daytime view. And that's it for the camp series. So you can see that that's one unique setting, but with multiple variations. Alright, so let's just have a look at some of the other settings quickly. So here I've got a cliff path. What's the easiest way to do it? Let's start with this one. Okay, so here we've got a cliff. Okay, it's a path that winds its way along a cliff. So this one here is an open corner, so a character standing on the left hand side here could see, you know, enemies on the right hand side here. And there's plenty of rocks here for climbing, for should your rogue try and move for an advantageous backstab or something like that. And we've got forest down the bottom here as well, if your characters are attempting a cliff climb, and you can make that cliff climb as high as you like. Here's a point of view shot, so you'll see that in the package description I talk about point of view shots. So in the forest one there's about 5 or 6 of these point of view shots, just to help establish a bit of a dynamic look at the scene. Here we've got a blind corner. Okay, so it's here you've got characters that won't see you know, the opponents on the around the blind corner. Same premise. You know, you got forest down below, rocks over here as well. And then we've got a point of view shot here which shows that corner. I don't know, you could maybe treat it like a mage that's flying and just sort of show what they can see. But obviously the hexes are a little bit askew. Not the hexes, the squares are a little bit askew. So that's the cliff path one. There's only a couple of one variation of one unique setting there. Crossroads is quite a good one, so this is the picture that I put up online. There's also a cottage, so that's another variation. We've got sort of an autumn forest setting, but we've got a dead tree sort of path. It's kind of like, which way do you want to go? You look that way and you're like, ooh, there's danger that way, and then if you want to go that way, then that saves the forest. Here we've got the same ring as the first one, but it's full of flowers, so you can sort of imagine that as a fairy ring. And here's a point of view shot sort of looking down the path. And then we've just got a plain crossroads as the last one. Let's have a look at another unique setting. So let's have a look at some of the general ones. So let's start with just a basic forest. Hey, look, it's a basic forest. We've got a basic forest with a path running through it. We've got a rocky forest. We've got a hamlet, okay, located in the forest. Technically that'd be a whole new unique setting because it's got a different feel to it, but hey, you know, and this one's got it's the hamlet but with rocks. And then we've got the hamlet at night. Okay, so you could also make it a bit of a roadside tavern or something like that, roadside inn, with some sort of local villages or outhouses that facilitate other business or something. So that's it for the general tab, or unique setting. We've got the grotto, which is quite a nice one. Let's start off with a nice basic grotto. So it's got sort of cliffs all around. You've got an entranceway in this way, and then you've got a pool and a waterfall Here we've got some trees, we've got some rings. I don't know, you could have some sort of cobalt ritual going there, or yeah, dark magic or something like that. Here we've got a glowing, sort of a glow emanating from the pool. We've got a lava pool and skeletons sort of dotted around the place. And here's a point of view shot which shows that glowing pool, and then we've just got a basic sort of forested grotto, dead trees and the red glow. So variations on the unique setting. Alright, let's have a look at the curved path. Okay, so here we've got a curved path, so it kind of ties in with the straight path and the crossroads, and so on. We've got a dais just off the side here, and it's also got a side track. We've got a dragon skeleton here along with a couple of human skeletons, and yeah, again curved path with the side path. And we've got a rocky bluff here as well, so that's a rocky just outcropping there, and again a point of view shot that shows you know, from a character's point of view, and then obviously just a basic curved path with just trees. Okay, so there's variations. What that means is that if you're doing Roll20 or something like that and you want to place some scenery in there, the players will be heading down this curved path and I think, oh yeah, we've been down this curved path before, but you've got a couple of different features, so that it keeps the players guessing. Right, let's have a look at the ravine. So second to last one, so we've just got a basic ravine, we've got a path going down, we've got, you know, sort of high ground top and bottom. We've got a point of view shot of a scene later on which has got fog in there, but we've got trees and it's misty and ominous. There's the same point of view shot but without the fog. Here's the ravine but with trees. So it makes it a better ambush. Okay, so that one's just got a couple of variations on there, but you know, nevertheless you're getting it. If you buy the pack you get the 8 unique scenes, or 9 if you count that hamlet. And here we've got a basic river. Okay, so we've got it's blank, so you can put in whatever, you know, if you've got a whiteboard marker or you've got other assets that you want to put on there, or if you just want to draw on there, that's fine, or print it off, then you can put whatever you like there. Here we've got a broken bridge and a sort of a log pathway across the river. We've got no log path across the river, and now we've got a fixed bridge. Okay, so these are all variations again. Alright, so I'm getting sick of saying the word variation. So that's the whole forest pack. You can see that there's quite a lot of maps there. There's the 8 unique settings along with variation. So your players will never know exactly which map you're going to be running with, and there's plenty of blank ones that you can fill in with your own information. Okay, so that's it for the forest pack. Now you know what's in that pack. Hopefully it's not an unknown anymore. $7.99. I kind of rationalize that price because there's a lot of maps there. Sure, it may not be as professional or you know, crisp as some other ones. The resolution's definitely there though. If I change where is it? View details. Let's change this to resolution. Okay, so I can't find it. Anyway, the resolution is at least HD quality, if not greater in a lot of the maps. So anyway, that's the forest pack. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, thanks for watching.